Okay, New York session done. Took quite a few trades. Took one on NAS, US30, gold, DE30, and UK100. The only one I didn't take was on oil. In London, I was looking to take this down, but I thought I would get a better entry in the New York session. Didn't happen. Went straight down below previous day low. I was looking for a fake out or break and retest down here, but I didn't I didn't see anything that I liked. So missed out on oil, but I took something on everything with the big winner on NAS. So NAS trade, signal day, fake out day that's going with the in the direction of the daily trend, daily breakout level. I'm bullish above that, bearish below. We have the weekly breakout level. We faked out previous month high, so we're trading away from the peak formations, and we broke out below the week. So this is a breakout week. So looking for sells on NAS this week. Coming into to the session, we had the signal day. I was looking for a high of the day sell. On these signal days in New York, I'm always looking for a high of the day sell because um, if that high of the day stays in place, it's 100% that's gonna be the high of the day. If you take a high of the day sell in Asia, that's going to be 33.3% of the time. That'll be high of the day, and then 66.7% in London, taking high of the day trades. Um, if you take it in Asia, you want to have at least 2R to be a break-even trader. If your win rate is 33.3%, in London, you want to target at least zero point 0.5. If your win rate is 66.67, 100%, you can take whatever you want. So I love on a signal day coming into New York at the high of the day, because if I time it correctly, this high of the day is going to stay. Obviously, I don't know if it'll come up and take me out, but that's the reason why I wait for the previous H8 fake out. It's important to wait for that, as well as the breakout levels of the M15, as well as a higher time frame breakout levels too. I keep an eye on those ones as well. Right, these breakout levels, I'm bullish above, bearish below. So if you get that on a signal day, you might as well just take it, put your stop loss at the high of the day, and target the previous day low. Because if this high of the day stays in place and you have a strong signal day and a strong trend, that is definitely going to go to at least the previous day low, or it should if it's in a strong trend. So I'm often taking these aggressively and hiding my stops at the top. So in this case, New York Open. I don't trade the first hour of New York unless there's no news. First, New York Stock Exchange Open, first 15 minutes pushed up, faked out the previous H8 high. What I do is I look at the last breakout level, and this is how I want to see a breakout bar that comes underneath it, right? So the bullish breakout bar tells me that the market is pushing up. And once it gets taken out by a breakout bar in the opposite direction, that gives me confidence to take a sell trade. In this case, because of the signal days and such bearish pressure, breakout, we're under the breakout. It was a breakout week. Um, I was looking to get in quite aggressively, so I did enter on the 1 minute. We had the M15 fake out, right? So after this bar printed, the next couple bars faked out the M15. This red line is a previous M15 high. And once again, I look at the last bullish breakout bar. I'm looking for a bearish breakout bar under this. Eventually, there was another breakout bar um, that brings it higher and higher. And then I'm looking again to take a breakout bar that pushes below this one. So this is a bar that pushed below. The yellow bars on my indicator tell me the breakout bias when the breakout bias changes. So I see this, and then I'm waiting to get under the H8 high, and as soon as I get under, I'm inside. So I entered stop loss high of the day. Target is the previous day low. This is the first target, previous day low. And then, so on these days, on these signal days, the first target is previous day low. My next target is the structure low. So I took partials on this, and now I'm targeting the previous week low. It's nighttime here in Jakarta. I'm just going to leave this overnight, see what it does, and assess again tomorrow. So yeah, that was the Nasdaq trade. Um, can't remember which ones I took first and which ones I took next. I took quite a lot. I think for gold, same thing. Signal day, fake out day, going with the trend. Daily breakout level, weekly breakout level is bearish. We've just faked out previous month high, peak formation. We're below the week breakout low. It's a breakout week again, and um, on these breakout levels, I'm bearish below, bullish above. So I'm looking for sells on gold. Same thing, signal day, got up to the high of the day. Once the H8 gets triggered, I'm looking for the last bullish breakout bar. I'm trying to enter when it gets underneath. I think in this case it was news. Yep. So there was news. So I didn't take gold. Gold is a bit tricky with news. So I didn't take it early on. I waited until news played out. And then I got an entry. I think I took it on the 5 minute. Trying to get an entry as it gets below the last breakout level. So over here. So once again, I'm holding this until the previous day low, because this signal day for me, my first target is the previous day low. Next target is the structure low. So I'll be taking partials over here. And I'm perfectly fine if it comes up and takes me out, because like I showed you with that chart, if this high of the day stays in place, this is 100% going to be the high of the day. And on a signal day, there's nowhere else to go but down. So this is my gold trade. This one is still playing out. I think the others I've already ended or taken partials. The next one, UK100, same idea. Had a signal day, a fake out day at the high of the range. So this one took it once it triggered the H8 high over here. Again, I draw out my bullish breakout bar, and I'm looking to enter as it gets underneath this. In this case, this was first it attempted once, faked out the H8 high, didn't get under, and then once it made a higher high over here, this was when I decided to get in, because I always want to get my stop loss at the high of the day, try to get as close as possible I can get to the high of the day. Yeah, so I entered aggressively on this one um, with the same idea, holding it down to the low of the day. Um, for this particular one, I've constantly said in my videos that the fake out retracement is my worst leg. A lot of the times I don't see it quick enough. So in this case, there was a previous day low, broke out, faked out the previous H8 low, which is a breakout reversal, right? It broke below the breakout level. It was a breakout low, faked out the previous low, coming up. Uh, it once it gets above the breakout level, that becomes a false breakout. And if it triggers the previous high, previous H8 high, it turns into a fake out retracement. So my issue with this cycle is often I'll completely lose track of the breakout level. and I don't see that, and then I immediately want to go straight right all the way back down to the low. So I'm trying to get better at that. So I did take partials as it got to the when it got to the breakout level. I did take partials on this one, about 3R, 3.5R, and I'm still in this. My position now is on break even, but the idea is now to trade this range. I took this trade in London as well. My runners got taken out. Trying it again. So that was the UK100 trade. DE30 was the same exact thing. Fake out day going with the breakout daily breakout level. Uh, Faked out the previous month high, so it's coming down from that. Um, Price pushed up, went above, and again enter aggressively on this. So once price gets above, I'm looking for. This was news at 9. I'm looking for the last bullish breakout bar, and I'm trying to enter as it uh, on a bearish bar that takes that out. So in this case, I entered as over here as it came back underneath the H4 high. So this one I've also taken partials at the day breakout level. Again, this is another example of when I don't keep track of the breakout level, and I tend to be greedy, trying to get all the way to the bottom, but this might be a fake out retracement leg instead. So this one I ended up taking partials quickly, and so now my position is probably taken out. I need to check on this. Taken out break even. Most likely I'm out on DE30, but yeah. So that was DE30 based on a signal day again. Um, and then US30. So US30 signal day, fake out day at the that faked out the previous week high. Coming into the session, broke above H8 high. In these cases, I always like to trade the fake out of the H8 high, but if I'm above the H8 high and I really want to take this trade, I look for a fake out of the H1. So so uh, yeah, so I'm looking for a fake out of the H81. So over here, there was a fake out of the H81, H1, I mean, H1 high. And I got in very aggressively on this, looking to be at the high of the day again. Again, the idea is if I'm in a signal day, I want to get in at the high of the day as high as I can and hold it down to the previous day low. So this one, when it got back down to the H8 breakout level, right, I'm bullish above, bearish below. I took partials, and again, this could also be seen as a fake out retracement cycle setup as well. So these are the ones that I have to be very careful about because these are the ones that I often will overlook and try to be greedy and get to the bottom. But in this case, I already took my partials, and maybe no, this one I'm still in. I'm not. This move didn't take me out. I'm still in this one, and yeah, let's see where this one goes. Forex, I did not see anything I liked. Euro, EU. This was a move I was looking for in London. It didn't happen. Happened in the gap. I didn't take this. When this happened, though, I did take a quick look at Euro GBP because that was the other Euro pair that I liked in London. This one, I guess, yeah, this one is pretty tricky as well. This one I think had a setup in New York, but did not fake out H8 high or H4 high. You can see I had a alert up here. If that got triggered, most likely I would have taken this same idea, getting all the way down to the previous day low, and most likely taking partials when this gets faked out. So yeah, didn't take any on forex. Took NAS, US30, gold, DE30, UK100. Missed out on oil. I think that's it. Had a look at silver. Did silver do anything? No signal day on silver. No. Yeah. So I did not take that. So that's all.